Ad Astra. Thank you for
There's a player nearby! That way! Let's go see!
Take it easy. What a shame. Let's try again. Don't give up. You'll get the hang of it. So close, so close. Stay cool. What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon? You've got it! You got it! Well, you couldn't have done it without Paimon!
It's getting a little cold. Time to bundle up.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test. I'd like you to explore. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything a tried and tested. So, let's see. Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you. It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
Behold!
I summon thee! Huh. Huh. Not now.
Yeah. Take it easy. Busted.
Animal test 6308.
Illusion shattered. Quietly now.
Stand clear.
Shine down! Busted! There is no escape!
Animal test 6308.
Illusion shattered! There is no escape! Quiet.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out.
Hey! Explaining things is Paimon's job! Animal test 6308.
Busted! Shine down!
Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should... What's this? To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater...
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable seems like if you...
I've truly gained... Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Paimon's kind of looking forward to seeing the unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced... I most certainly did. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor. Taking orders from... I'd sooner believe...
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see...
It doesn't matter what... I'm only concerned...
No way!
With an alchemist of... In any case...
So... what are you gonna do?
I've investigated...
But we...
But for insurance Now then, which is what I was hoping.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back? Time for the results. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I cannot...
You couldn't tell that just by... We spent all day working...
Please, I understand. Have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a natural... I mentioned the natural... The only other life, but... Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
The transition from nothing into something is not nurturing otherworldly...
Paimon thought...
Life is a manifold, a short life. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here, arguably being a small...
Albedo...
Thank you both. Even your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom. I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help again? Well, glad I can count on you. I made a point throughout of telling her how ordinary the results, but what was that sediment I saw forming at those born of Earth? If one did, can I rely on...
Good roll. Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off, and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Just now, when she asked him it looked like he was in. All the while he kept calling. One of them was since they wouldn't stop, the ritual has now been. Please, excuse me.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person sighted!
How? Are you unless...
Excuse... And what are you doing?
Bad news? I don't care to talk about that time anymore.
His senior?
Anzai? Yes, because I don't wish to... When we were young, I had begun training practitioners of... But Domon was different. Sensei scolded him. I thought so too at the time. But Domon began making swift progress in his training. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire.
Sure sounds like he meant business.
Because until he, of all the disciples, Domon's arrived later. After that I won it. So, I decided to quietly come and see if... To my So you see... Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how?
Nanako.
I am sorry, but spirit and all is certainly not lost.
Lady Yai? Is that the same Lady Yai that I think you mean?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami.
Correct. I am unable to.
Excuse me.
That won't be necessary. I must leave now, but we will meet.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our sensei's...
Do you mean to say?
No. That's not what I meant. I just mean... Anyway, given that you've traveled all this way just in...
Sure. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from her. Do you think that's Lady Yai? Also, is it just...
Keep away. I gave up the art of the sword.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time.
Lady Yai, this is nothing like...
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that you're... But... yes. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. As one who is As for what has triggered...
Stripped of his...
Your school practice, stillness of mind. There was once... Then...
Lady Yai,
It requires one to take their soul. Only a deep commitment when that ambition disappears.
Poor Sensei.
I'm sorry, Father.
That's enough.
Huh? Did he follow us the whole...
Hansai, you're here for a...
You're right to assume. It's been so long. I don't think most of... Now I know that... But that is no reason.
But what if one day I put everything on... If there's a chance...
Have you asked them what...
Sensei, I can't know whether I want to keep going.
Nanako's far from the only one.
Goodness.
You see? Being stripped of your ambition is so... Just... You are not in the same...
I'm sorry to admit I no longer have the... But as your son, this is my promise.
You can count on that. But I am now used to the life of a... Well...
So even though his ambition was taken...
Traveler?
So, the wind that blows from afar for us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you.
Ooh, Lady Yai, she seems super...
Take it easy.
Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Traveler, Paimon, I have heard all about how you helped our three friends.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, then.
Back to the matter at hand. Thunders roar, but I believe that surely you... It seems that perhaps now you could... You will? Really? Naturally.
Alright, bravo.
See? Now then, given that the remainder of...
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without...
So...
This is a land that such privileges...
Oh,
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me? The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete... The issue is this. After all, because of this...
How can they...
Nevertheless...
Resistant?
Yes. To say a little more, but I do want... Of course, they invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt decree.
Ooh,
Oh? What would you...
Have you got a plan?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please.
So...
Well, for example...
You're telling
Don't underestimate the talents of... The problem we are facing...
Darn!
Yes. We knew exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's by no means do we. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a...
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think you're... Believe me, you're...
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch... Psst. Huh? Come on! What's going on? Shh! Quiet! Hey! This is... Huh? Shh! If you...
All right.
What?
What should we do now? This is...
Many...
No worries. You put on quite the convincing for...
Oh, so that...
think nothing of... Oh, right.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka.
Whoa.
Stop. As for thanking his handiwork,
Yes, Master
Master Matsuka...
Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. But if I... So, what about it?
Sure, welcome to...
So...
Whoa.
Not bad, huh?
Time to bring...
Come on, this way. I certainly wouldn't want... We should split up. Yes, Quiet.
Talk about a big door! It seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Illusion shattered! Insolent absorption, don't break my glass! The night is cold! Gotcha! Shine down!
Withdraw.
Animal test 6308! Busted! There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
I need to train harder.
Goes there.
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick.
Soldier! I boast!
These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. I'm on do with the source of their strength.
Illusion shattered!
I must draw. Battle teach me a lesson. Get them.
Not now. Don't
Show
be
me what
scared.
you've got.
Shine down! Now you shall
Don't
perish!
hold back.
Here comes the catch.
Animal test 6308. Squirrel, mark.
Bested. I need to train harder.
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Brace yourself. A lesson.
My guiding stars! Stars, shine for me!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Watch your step. Show me what you've
Absorption
got.
test. Enhanced animal module 75.
I've been bested.
Illusion shattered!
I need to train harder.
good role.